Welcome everyone to Carolina Wild Harvest. Today we are going on our monthly garden tour for June 2021. A lot has happened. It's all starting to grow. It's crazy. I'm excited to show you guys, so let's get started.
Let's go.
Right here at the entrance of the garden we have our corn, golden bantam corn, and below it we actually have the dragon's tongue beans. So we have that going for the entire row, corn row. And what else do we have in here? We have a midget melon as well in the middle, and then there's also a watermelon on the other side of that. And then I guess we can't forget about these giant sunflowers that we have. They're the blue Hopey sunflowers, I believe. We have one really big one in the middle, which you probably can't see, but then there's that smaller one right there, and we have a total of 3 of them. But
you didn't mention these sad squash over here either.
Yeah.
You got eaten.
Black Beauty.
Yeah, I think these were the Black Beauty. Every single stem was eaten. Some of them are still growing though.
Right here by your foot is the other midget melon we have. It's bounced back. It's not as yellow as it once was. And then we have the green machine. I thought we had 3 of these.
Yep, one died.
Oh, okay.
He's right there.
Okay.
Completely eaten.
I was like, where did it go?
Yep.
Alright, and then we have some of the Egyptian walking onions and a variety of flowers and herbs. Marigolds, I guess asters. Is there zinnias in here? No.
I don't think there's any zinnias here. This was a ageratum or something like that. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Cool. And then we have our row that once was lettuce is now tomatoes, all tomatoes, and basil. There's basil at the bases. It's a couple different varieties. I'm probably not going to name them all, but there's large red cherries, there's sunrise bumblebee, pink bumblebee, yellow pear, black cherry. There's a lot of different ones in there.
Yeah.
And we are starting to get tomatoes. As you can see on the bottom of this one, down here. I think that might be actually it says down there, a something bumblebee, pink bumblebee.
Some more starting here. I've been surprised at how well this section is done.
Yeah, for sure.
Further over here hasn't gotten quite the amount of water. The drip irrigation ends somewhere in here. So these are little, yeah, they're still looking really green and doing well. We've also got some random cucumbers along the fence line up here that we didn't mention. I think some of them are lemon, some of them are maybe the munchers.
Slicing or muncher variety. They're kind of like our leftovers, I guess.
Right. Back over there. 2 there.
Alright, so we can start with this row.
Yeah.
This row was garlic a few days ago. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for our garlic video coming this probably closer to the fall, and then we also have our harvest video for this month coming out where you'll see us harvest a lot of the garlic. Now it's now tomatoes. All these, the 4 of them, are Matt's wild cherry tomatoes, and then we have a nasturtium there in the middle. I think that's just the jewel variety. We have some, I'm gonna say ruby red leaf, or not like romaine.
Yeah, the red romaine or
or
super red romaine, one of the romaines, red
and
romaines.
a pepper. Not sure which one that is.
Yeah, that was one of the overwintered ones.
And then we have up top of this row we have kale.
A few different varieties.
Is there Brussels sprouts? Yeah, those ones are Brussels sprouts at the bottom.
2 Brussels sprouts. 1 and 2. Getting a little pest damage here. We've been spraying all of this with BT every like 2 or 3 weeks.
And then just below them we have, well, shiso right there. But
yeah, don't forget the shiso.
We have tomatoes. This is basically just a mix. We had a bunch of leftovers. They were in a tray. We didn't have them all labeled. So that's a surprise. I know there's some green zebra in here, and I think there's a sunrise bumblebee or two. But for the rest of them, not sure. We'll find out later.
Got a bunch of companion planting going on here. So many plants in this row.
Right. We got little chunks of bush basil, like weaved in here. And then we have a little nasturtium there.
Looking a little sad, but it's been hot.
Yeah. We have quite a variety here. We have leeks. These ones are leeks. And then a few different peppers. I want to say there's red Marconi and lilac bell peppers in there.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then below it is the Lola Rosa leaf lettuce.
Starting to bolt here, a few of them, so
Yeah.
it's getting hot.
And then our eggplants.
Yep. Well, there is another overwintered pepper
okay.
there. And then eggplants here in this section.
I did throw a little bit of basil in there too. And then there's a carrot. Is this just one carrot, I think? Or maybe two?
Yeah, I think there's two there. Yeah. Maybe actually three.
There's one over in the pepper section. But...
So originally was the entire row of carrots, but it's kind of sparse now.
We do have beans there. Which type?
I believe that's the Maasai bush beans.
Looks like we have some starting here.
Yep.
And then our chia.
Growing that for seed.
And we have a little bit of an empty space. And then some flax.
Still got some flowers on it. And yeah, gonna harvest that probably, I don't know. I think it's still got a few more weeks before it's ready to harvest. So.
It's looking good.
And then some flowers, some zinnias. And I believe these are 4 o'clocks. And then a Boston pickling, right?
Yes.
Actually 2 of them. Getting eaten up pretty bad. Saved it with some diatomaceous earth, but we actually got a fruit off this one today.
Then we have strawberry tomatoes. Got quite a few starting.
Lots of fruit.
Definitely didn't think these guys were going to make it, and they bounced back pretty nicely. And below it we have some of the opal basil. And then beets. I think these are all rainbow beets.
Good looking one right there. And some lettuce. Some more of the Lola Rosa interplanted.
Kale, lacinato kale. And wait, we have...
Yeah, there's some smaller ones under them, but they haven't really done that well.
Yeah, I see curly red, or curly red, I think it is. Curly Roja or something.
Yeah.
And then we have our African runner peanuts. They're looking much better than they were probably in the last tour.
Yeah, they're loving the heat. You got little flowers there, all closed since it's the evening. They've been flowering, so we need to come through and I think pull some more of this mulch back here so that they can root and form peanuts.
And then we have some more beans. This is a different variety. I want to say it's the dry Vermont cranberry or something.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, I think so, Vermont cranberry.
And we actually have some of those down here. And then we have some dill in there, as well as cucumbers.
There's one on the vine here.
Is it? Oh wow, nice.
Actually another one starting right there.
Didn't
Cucumbers are finally coming in.
Yeah, we've gotten like 3 so far.
There's also a broccoli, the original stalk over there. We just let it keep going.
Then we also have some peas on there. A couple, 3 of them. And then same thing on this side. Are they the same cucumbers on this side, or is it?
I think these, yeah, these might be from Tractor Supply. And then I think one of them might be a lemon as well.
Okay.
And those two are slicing.
And then we had red onions here, which we did a big onion harvest. Watch out for our harvest video, June harvest coming up. And we left 3 in the ground here that had flowered, and we're going to save some seeds from them. And then we have more kale, lacinato kale, and the curly roja underneath of it.
It's got eaten really bad today and yesterday.
And then we have all of our peppers. We have, let's see, lilac, bell pepper, red marconi, lunchbox peppers, shishito peppers, and I think there's some mini bell peppers in here as well. The shishito ones are just dominating right now.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. This section is completely new, so there's not really been anything that's grown here. So,
So there's this.
I believe this is chicory. See how it looks like kind of like a dandelion?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I think this is chicory.
There was a little pak choi in there, 2 actually.
Random kale as well. More shiso back here too. Kind of looks like a pepper. And some okra. Kind of getting shaded out, but we'll see how it does. And plantains and
weed section.
onions. It's kind of the border with some flowers, some echinacea. And then a red or purple cabbage. And yeah. So we've got some French sorrel, perennial green. And then some different squash that are over here.
And the Black Beauty.
Yep. These are actually doing a lot better and haven't had quite the pest problems, but they are in the shade, but they're producing. So we'll hopefully get some crops. So this I believe is Endive, which I see a little caterpillar on there. So this is Endive starting to form little heads there.
Cauliflower, I think, or broccoli.
Broccoli, cauliflower, broccoli, I think. It's based on the leaves. And lettuce under.
We have garlic.
Yeah, random garlics.
We have some garbanzo bean pods actually here. The black garbanzo beans. This one looks like it got broken into. Well, this one's gone. Actually, there's one kind of in here.
Yeah.
But it's not ready.
Yeah, it's kind of dry.
But
It's green.
at least there was one left. And then just some romaine and leaf lettuce.
Some more lettuce interplanted. And then our beets section. 3 different varieties
4.
here. 4? Oh wow.
Cylindra, Egyptian flat, golden, and early wonder.
Wow. Still a little small, but I think they just need to keep getting some compost tea.
And then we have artichoke here, flowering with a bee in
Some
it.
bee action going on. He's just doing barrel rolls.
And then we have the brassica section. We've got beans here though. I think these are the, are they navy beans? No, the northern beans.
Yep, dry northerns. Yeah. Getting some leaf cutters already.
Really, are we?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yay.
Yep, so we gotta start handling those.
We've got
Broccoli.
Yeah.
I think this is a cauliflower. Some more broccoli, and then your
Roma tomatoes.
that looks like it got eaten off.
It does, doesn't it?
The others look really good though.
Yeah. And there's a carrot in there.
Yeah, some random carrots down here. This is the old carrot section. The basil. cabbages, another broccoli, cabbage. I think this is a Brussels sprout, cauliflower, cabbage, another Brussels sprout, more broccolis, a cabbage, or not a cabbage, sorry, cauliflower, broccoli.
There's a little froggy behind you, or beside you, going into the beets. So many of those everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Then we have some, I'm gonna say the culinary basil, but I think it's the giant variety. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we have both.
And then we have some tomatoes. These are the sunrise bumblebee tomatoes. They're so pretty. I love these ones. You can already see their stripes on them.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got some celery.
Some lettuce interplanted. Looks like that's had some damage. Some celery, some more shiso. Asparagus. A few asparagus leafing out there.
I want to say rutabaga, but I forget.
What is it?
Oh my gosh. Rhubarb.
Yep. Nice. And red-veined sorrel. Another perennial green, another sorrel.
Our glass gem corn section.
Some Egyptian onions that actually went to seed, not just the bulbs, but to seed. And I believe parsley. And some Swiss chard.
Nice.
More nasturtiums. Where's the frog? Oh.
We have lettuce that we left go to seed.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a whole slew of things.
Yeah, lots going on here.
We got shiso in here, some red acre cabbages, carrots.
Yep.
Is this just bolted lettuce right here? Yeah.
Yep. Tango.
And we have borage and garlic. I didn't even realize the borage down here started flowering.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have celery.
Some more red vein sorrel over here. Bush basil. And strawberries below.
And red romaine.
Mm-hmm. With
Just planted
shiso below.
Of course.
What else?
And then some zinnias that way.
Aster.
And the dahlia. The honeydew one, I believe.
Some more zinnias. Another ageratum.
And strawberries. And then there's a few teddy bear sunflowers mixed in there, which have gotten eaten alive, but still hanging in there.
Another zinnia.
And our kiwis, which have gone absolutely insane. We're working on a trellis. Alright you guys, that is going to wrap up our garden tour for this month. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and we will see you next time.